so weird when you get married, people want to know like immediately when you're having kids. They're like already bored with your nuptials. It was so weird. People were like, when are you having kids? It's like the first thing I thought about when I got married was not kids, you know? Like obviously the first thing I was thinking about when I got married was divorce. People were like, ooh, kids. You know, they were like, wow, look at you two, you're nesting. Oh, sooner or later, you're gonna hear the pitter patter of little feet. And I was like, gremlins? I didn't understand that phrase at all, the pitter patter of little feet. Like, I don't know a ton about babies, but don't they crawl for like a while first? Or do they come out and it's just like, get them, you know? And you have to put them in that baby jail. Crib, I guess they call it. It's a crib. Yeah. But it is wedding season. You guys been to a lot of weddings? No? Okay, well. You're lucky. It's weird to me that people were anti-gay marriage, not because they were bigots, I mean, that is weird, but also, why do people care who's getting married if you don't have to go? Like, if I don't have to buy a gift, it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, people are like, hey, do you think those two guys should be allowed to get married? I'm like, do they want to use my lawn? Like, what? What? Why are you asking me? Why am I a part of this decision? I say that, but I'm a hypocrite because, of course, there is one group of people that I don't think should be allowed to get married. And I know that makes me a bigot, but I don't care. I'll say it. I just don't think virgins should be allowed to get married. I'm sorry. Because if you've ever been to the wedding of two virgins, you're probably related to them. And you know exactly what they're gonna be doing after the ceremony. And you know they're gonna be doing it poorly. It's just gross. All I ask is that you elope. That's all I ask. I grew up Lutheran, which is just Christianity when they don't explain it. I had a problem with God when I was little. I couldn't believe in God because I just was like, God makes too many bad things happen. I go, Grandma, like, why does God allow so many bad things to happen? She was like, well, God works in mysterious ways. And I was like, oh, he shouldn't. It's not a good way to keep people on your side. You know, and if you work in mysterious ways at work, you get fired. So... seems like a bad deal.
How we got engaged is an amazing story. I rented out this place called the Malibu Winery, right? It has zebras, giraffes. Oh, it's a fairy tale, right? So the idea I had was I was gonna surprise her. She doesn't know I'm there. I'm gonna walk, that's our dog Paul, so I was gonna walk with Paul, right? I was gonna take the ring off his neck. She was gonna turn around. I was gonna look at her and go, baby, I love you so much. I can't imagine my life without you. Every day that goes by that we're not married is a wasted day. Will you marry me, right? Yeah. That's what I thought I was gonna say. It's the big day, right? So I'm walking with my dog, I take the ring off her neck, she turns around, we make eye contact. I start ugly crying, I'm like, ah! I'm like, every day, we're together! Now I'm sounding like Fetty Wap, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. It was so amazing. It was the worst proposal ever. But she still said yes. And that's the most important part, right? So I had another surprise for her. After we got engaged, we took engagement photos then. I surprised her with a dinner, right? It was her family, my family, and all of her friends. And I took this picture with her family at the end of the night. Now, this is before I saw the movie Get Out. Now when her mom asked me to come over, I'm like, no! Yeah, man, 6 months after that on Valentine's Day, we got married. Yeah. Look at her, so calm, so beautiful, no tears. Let's look at the next guy. I'm so sensitive. Yeah, man. It was such a great wedding, man. I love this photo right here. I love it. This is the last photo we took before everybody went into the reception. And two of my best guy friends, they come up to me when everybody's walking in, they go, hey man, you got to have sex at the end of the night. You're married now. I was like, of course, of course. He goes, no, you don't understand. We partied too much during our wedding and passed out. So now every wedding we go to, our wives remind us about it. Don't be a victim, yo.
$20 for a haircut. Actually, $5 for a haircut. $15 for the hat you gotta wear next 3 weeks. Got a doctor's office up at the Walmart. Holy smokes, people going in there. I was there the day they gave a guy 3 months to live in there. And he ended up getting hired as a door greeter once he walked out that door. I had to go get a flu shot one time. I didn't want to go to the doctor, and my wife goes, well, shoot, run up to Walmart. They're giving flu shots. Are you kidding me? I ain't getting a flu shot at Walmart. Daggone, normally I got to get vaccinated before I go in there. Get a flu shot at Walmart. The flu's the last thing I'm worried about at Walmart, all right? Daggone, they probably got Ebola behind a box in there somewhere I didn't know about. I was up there one time, there's a dude out front in a hazmat suit. I'm like, is it safe to go in there? He goes, yeah, why? I go, you're in a hazmat suit. He goes, I know, I work here, I'm collecting the carts. So every time I go up my local Walmart, I'm friends with a lot of folks up there, but every time I go up there, I see Doug. I always wave to Doug. I walk in, what's up, Doug? Doug kind of, every time, hey, Doug. Let me ask you something. Have you ever called somebody the wrong name for about 5 years? They don't even acknowledge you're calling them the wrong name. Just make you look like a douchebag for 5 years. Well, I finally got to talking to Doug 3 days ago. Her name's Denise. So my buddy rented out. He wanted to save money on his wedding. He rented out a Walmart, got married at a Walmart. It was unbelievable. Got married in the jewelry department, and we had the reception in the deli over there. And we all got our pictures took in the photo booth. And then we left. They had the honeymoon in the men's room. It was unbelievable. It was a wedding made in China. Let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten a wedding invitation from somebody that you barely know? What the hell? It's like getting a bill in the mail. I hate weddings. I was at one a while back. Holy smokes, I ain't saying the bride was overweight, but whew. My buddy caught the garter belt. He's still been using it to tie up cordwood on his pickup truck.